Hey, boys and girls, we are going to check Module 6, Lesson 6 problem set, and you will find this on page 227 and 228. So, number 1 says Coach Harris measures the heights of the children on his third grade basketball team in inches. The heights are shown on the line plot below. So, here they are. The first one says, how many children are on the team and how do you know? Well, there are 15 children on the team, and I know because I counted the X's. And again, this problem set you should have already done, so we're just checking our work. So I'm going to go through these kind of quickly, but you can always pause the video. On B, it says, how many children are less than 53 inches? 6 children are less than 53 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's less than that 53. On C, Coach Harris says the most common height for children on his team is 53.5 inches. Is he right? Explain your answer. Well, no, he's not right because there are two most common heights, 52 inches, which is right here, and 53.5 inches because they both have the most children, which is they each have 3. So he got one of them right, but he forgot that there was a second one, so he was not correct. And then on D, Coach Harris says that the player who does the tip off in the beginning of the game has to be at least 54 inches tall. How many children could do the tip off? 4 children could do the tip off. 1, 2, 3, 4, because they have to be at least 54 inches tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4 children could do the tip off. Then if we turn the page to 228, remember, pause anytime you need to. Number 2 says, Miss Vernier's class is studying worms. The lengths of the worms in inches are shown in the line plot below. So here's our length of our worms and what we found. So A says, how many worms did the class measure and how do you know? Well, they measured 31 because if we always need to look at our X and see what it's for. So our X on this is worth 1 worm. So we counted our X's and we should have gotten 30 worms. So there's 30 worms that they're measuring. On B, Kara says that there are more worms 3 3/4 inches long than worms that are 3 2/4 and 4 1/4 inch long, or 4 1/4. Is she right? Explain your answer. Well, there are 6 worms that are 3 3/4 inches long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there are 4 worms that are 3 3/4. Sorry, 3 2/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where that 4 is coming from. And 4 that are 4 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where my other 4 is. So 4 plus 4 equals 8 worms that are 3/4 and 3 3 3/4 and 4 1/4 inches. So no, she's wrong because there are more worms that are 3 2/4 inches long than 4 1/4 inch long than the 3 3/4 inches long. So the last one is Madeline finds a worm hiding under a leaf. She measures it and it's 4 3/4 inches long. Plot the length of the worm on the line plot. So that's right here, and I put my X. So check over your work, and if you need to make any corrections, please do so. And when you get finished with this, don't forget to do the exit ticket on page 229.